Like I say, I mean, my life forms were starting to bump into each other too. So, um, I couldn't have you guys close together. That's another reason why I probably ended up building more planets and more star systems, and ended up building whole galaxies, because you guys were starting to bump into each other, and you guys were fighting over places to live and resources. And I remember that as being a problem. So I think we might have actually ended up building the galaxies, or a couple other galaxies or something like that, so you guys could have room to grow and have a sustainable, substantial population. Like I said, Rodney and Rick Bush and a bunch of other people would be like, "I want my own planet, blah blah blah, give me a blah, or whatever." I don't really know, and I think I did actually, at some point in time, give away some planets. Like fine, go shut up, go away. There's your planet. Leave me alone. Because I have my planet, planet Earth, or some planet, place like that. Anyway, so I mean, or you can be treated like a king. It's like there's actually more responsibility involved in it. Like, you gotta create laws, you gotta create inventions. You can't just be like, "Oh, I'm king." Like, generally, there is some amount of respect that has to be incurred with your life forms. Like, I mean, I don't know. Even with me though, they turned on me. Um, but I mean, your life forms can turn on you at some point in time. I mean, they are sentient, they are rational. They might follow you, they might not. You know. So, like I say, generally you can't just give someone a planet. You kind of can a little bit. I mean, people will generally follow you if it's like, okay, you're that leader, blah blah. You know, like I say, I don't really know. Generally, yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. I did a bunch of stuff. And some of it didn't work out too well. Like I say, it doesn't really matter. It's all in the past. It's like whatever. Like I say, mostly I don't. Mostly for most of it, it's like I don't give a fuck. There's a bunch of shit people around, and they did a bunch of shit things. I don't care about that. I care about my people of the LS shipyard. Belfast. I care about my Germans. I care about my certain people and certain groups that played a part in my existence and actually supported me and helped and actually did real things. You know, like the White Star Alliance group, and like mining all that metal, and like making sure that all the metal was of the same grade and the same quality, and like the 5,000 draftsmen that poured over calculations and everything else, and built everything that actually made my White Star Alliance Titanic ship. Like I said, that's why there's all those pictures of the Irishmen and stuff standing inside or around and stuff like that. Like, originally they were supposed to they were just gonna take pictures of stuff, and I was like, no, I want the work crew in there. Get the work crew in their frame. Like, I want the workers. And there should be much more pictures of all the workers that waving and stuff like that. I think that's what's in the film, because I wanted to see all the workers. All my wonderful valued employees. Like I said, every Belfast person, every person in the LS shipyard, every single person, not just the Irish, not just the Germans, every single employee, even the mop people, even the people that went to go get the food and every day for the workers, or cooked in the kitchen. I wanted pictures. I wanted to celebrate their existence as well. Like, my existence, yes, it's epic, but I wanted to celebrate my people as well. My proud Irish workers. I was proud of them. Like, we'd come a long ways. We went from mining and food, and we built the cities, and we built those ships, and they were all exactly the same quality, and every rivet was riveted, and those ships, you know, those ships were, they were amazing, and they were my ships. They're Lucifer Starline ships, White Starline ships. So, it was a big project, and we had, everybody had pulled together. We had pulled resources, we had pulled money, and some of those workers worked without pay. Like I said, a lot of the ships took so many workers and so many people that a lot of the people, they were paid a certain amount, but then, when the ship sailed and we actually started getting money in, they would, get a bonus or more pay. So, and they were supposed to get that pay, so, like they're doing it on faith, and so, like, and it all worked out and it all came together, and it was epic. I was so proud. We were more than just whatever. Anyway, so I was proud of all my Irish workers and my Germans. And for a minute they're saying it was just Irish, and I was like, no, they're Germans, they're Germans there too. Don't forget the German. Like my German people were doing all the accounting and stuff. Like, we're a family. Like, I had German people there. I think I might have had British or Irish or English people there. Like, I mean, I wanted plaques and names for everyone to celebrate them all. Like, I was really proud of my people. Like, we were White Star Lines. Lucifer White Star Lines. So, epic creation. Like, I don't think they actually even knew that I was the creator, probably. It's like, you're working for the creator. Lucifer White Star Lines is my name. It's the name of the creator of humanity. Ellis Island, that was my middle name. You were working for the actual, real creator of humanity. And 12 other races. It's supposed to be a surprise, like I say, to all my Irish people. And all the people of Belfast. And all the people of the LS shipyard. So, anyway. Yeah, it was amazing. And it was a lot of hard work. And there was sweat and tears and problems, but we worked through it. And we got through it. Or they got through it, So, anyway, yeah. Me, Brian, the epic creator. Owner of America, owner of Belfast, and owner of Germany. And inventor of cars and aircraft and all kinds of other things. So, anyway, and the human race. So, anyway, yeah. All that. So, anyway, and like I said, the food was perfect. I think the food came from Korea or someplace. I had some farms somewhere. Like I say, I wanted everything written down. I wanted all the people in there, where the food came from, who supplied the food. Like, I think for the Titanic or one of the cruise lines, the food is coming from Korea or somewhere else like that. And every meal was perfect. And I had expert people like deciding what to eat, the proper proportions and eating and stuff like that. And everything, everything was perfect. And it was perfect. All the uniforms were made perfect. Everything was just perfect. And it was my little moment. It was like my little moment in time and space to have a cruise ship company. So, anyway. Yeah. And then the surprise, of course, is that, well, I'm not just whatever. I'm actually a creator. So, anyway. Yeah. Most people say, he's a wacko. It's like, no, I'm not. Anyway, like I said. So anyway. And we did many, many things together. We went to Mexico. We went to, like I said, Irish people went to Mexico. And Irish people went to Australia. And, we did a lot of epic mining. Miners. I was so proud. They mined a lot of coal. Like I said, I was really proud. I couldn't be, I was the luckiest life form in existence, basically. So, anyway, and I had expert captains, and like I said, Ireland was amazing. Belfast was perfect. I could have died and gone to heaven, or died in Belfast. King of the world! Well, I had 2,000 or 50,000 people working for me. And we were all working together, I hope. Mostly. I was like, well, mostly. I know. Like I said, the Irish, they had a temper sometimes. Well, I would have a temper too. I don't know, there's a lot of things. Not every day was a great day, but I mean, later on when they found out and everything, it's like, well, yeah. So. Oh, well. Like I said, and I was right. The ships could sail across the water cheaper than the small ships, and it might have been the Germans that knew it too. I was like, yes, I think it'll be better. These big ships. Because the wave action slows down the ships a lot. We had some small ships and stuff like that, but we couldn't really go that far. So I wanted to cross the ocean. Ruff, ruff, ruff. That way. And so the Irish people did it for me. And I'm like, in your face, every other country. Ireland. And Germans. They did it for me. So they also did Panama. Or some people did Panama. I forget who did Panama. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, whatever. I'm happy anyway. I'm happy. So what? Mister, I'll never die. I'll never grow old. The truth will never be known. Dude, you need a Lozenger. Hey, Jimmy Carter, you need a Lozenger. Yeah, Jimmy Carter. Starring Jimmy Carter as I'll never die, I'll never grow old. The truth will never be known. Anyway, I don't know. Some Hells Angels might have taken care of him. I'm not sure. He was a real piece of shit. He was really something. Anyway, about that time I was thinking, meet Ireland. Go Irish! Ah! I had a few really, 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 really good groups, like I say. A few of my people were really, really that good. That's funny, that one comment that one English did. If it wasn't for those damn Yankees, we could have fought this war another 10 years. Or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what he was saying, what his comment meant exactly. I wish I could have known. Well, the Yankees were, I mean, the Americans or the Yankees from the Confederacy were literally going in and yanking all the gold off of everything and trying to yank it back to America or whatever, and like stealing cars and shooting people for cars and then trying to load them up on the boats and taking them back. I don't really know. I say I was trying, I wanted the stuff to be kept, the old stuff, and stuff like that, because there's a lot of stuff. There's epic, there's a lot of epic people and a lot of stuff, and I was trying to keep it all in museums and keep it all saved because, it was a wonderful time. It really was. It was a wonderful time. The Irish people, I'm pretty sure, were happy. The people of Belfast were really happy. Like, there's lots of cheers and lots of drinking and lots of everything, lots of celebrations because, and plus, plus I probably was very rich at the time too. Like, they should have had a lot of money. They should have had more than enough money to do it. Like I say, plus the 1.5s were probably helping. Like I said, anything that was actually for me, 1.5s, exoskeletons, like, that kind of stuff. Epic civilizations. Like I said, I built 400 epic civilizations or more, 120 probably, epic civilizations. So